bottle me and like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know I'll stay on me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Key back again with another freaking banger, y'all. Let's go. It is early in the morning. It is 7 something. Today I will be taking you guys to get ready with me, showing my daily life from when I wake up to come with me on this journey. Let's go. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, Snowflake. So currently, guys, right now I'm letting my dogs out. I usually let my dogs out to go use the bathroom before I head on out to work every morning. They gotta do their little business or whatever. I let them do their business, and I go to work. Well, rule number one, always pray before you go to work, because you just never know what type of do your business, y'all. Snowflake doing her business. This one right here is the one that's always taking all the time in the world. Go use the bathroom, Queen. Okay, y'all, she finally went to go use the bathroom. Gotta stay hydrated, y'all. Must stay hydrated all times. Currently, right now, I'm heading to work. It is 7:29 a.m. I'm supposed to be at work at 7:30 a.m. Hold on, y'all. Heading off to work, motivational. Keep God first in everything you do. I give myself these little prep talks in the morning, like, you are worthy, God loves you, you're gonna do great things, inspire people. It's important to give yourself words of affirmation, because if you won't, who will? Always speak good over your life. The power in the tongue is powerful. I pray God gives me wisdom, continues to guide me, create new things, new beginnings, bring new people, new things in my life. I'm just grateful to be alive. Every day I wake up, I go to this job. Grateful because most people don't got a job right now. Most people can't get up and go to work. I teach myself to be grateful for everything handed to me from God. I know God is going to do great things in my life. A lot of you guys may not know, I recently got my associates in cybersecurity. I already got my bachelor's in criminal justice with a minor in social science. Kiki, why haven't you used your criminal justice degree? I graduated last year, but after learning about the criminal justice system, I'm like, do I seriously want to work for a corrupt system? I just didn't see myself working inside a corrupt system. One of my homeboys and a professor told me about cybersecurity. I would have been studying this in college. It's a moneymaker, and it's fun, and you hack it, and you catching the bad guys. I know everything is going to work out for the good. I'm excited about my new journey, this YouTube. I pray that I do gain a bunch of supporters that can come with me on my journey and just, you know what I'm saying, just vibe with me. It's going to be great vibes. I am pulling up to work. Gotta take care of these kids. Wish me luck. Let's pray before we enter this building today. Father God, I pray I have a blessed day. Watch over everybody in the building, kids and all. No injuries be upon us. I pray that I have a very, very, very great day. I pray that you just allow my patience. Allow me to have a lot of patience when I go in here, which I already do. But just in case some kids go overboard. So I pray that I have a great day. This day is quick. And I thank you for everything, for allowing me to wake up in the morning. What's up, guys? Right now, I am currently on my lunch break. I'm about to get me some Whataburger. And yeah, guys, I'm finna Kiki. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, she didn't see me. Trying to ask her for some ketchup real quick. That's some barbecue. Why's my wipers on? I don't know why my wipers. Now this girl still ain't came to the window. It's been like 5 minutes. She walked straight away from the window. Excuse me, trying to ask you for some ketchup. Thank you. Life for me is changing tremendously. I thank God every day for my life because He was always there. As individuals, we can be hard-headed and we don't listen to God when He tells us stuff or reveals stuff to us. Everything is a life lesson. You live and learn on with life. But one day God gonna come to this earth. None of this is gonna matter. These jobs, friends, careers, none of it's gonna matter. When He come on the earth, that's it. That's why I don't really trip on certain things. Because I know that we on this earth for a purpose. I'm still trying to figure out what my purpose is on this earth, which we all are. But that's just life. You never know what to expect. All the things may happen. Another thing is, moms are so good, bro. I love my mom to death. And I tell you, my mama has always been there, bro. Like, she supported me in everything I do. Like, everything. My mom and dad have supported me. I did so much stuff and failed at so much stuff. But if you don't fail in life, what are you doing? Everyone's gonna fail before they hit that big thing they pray for. You always gonna fail in life, but it's about how hard you come back. Are you gonna sit and mope all day or come back? When I made this YouTube, I was nervous. I'm giving people an insight of my life. I'm kind of a private person, especially when it comes to family and the things I do. If it's something you want to do, just go for it. Don't wait. Do it. Right now, y'all, I'm almost at home. I don't feel like going back to work, but I know I gotta go back. Since morning, I've been at work looking at the clock. When 4 o'clock hit, I'm out. I'm pulling up at my house to check on my babies, and I will be back with y'all soon. Peace. Okay, guys, so recently right now, I'm headed back to work, and I kind of wanted to show you my family's food truck business, Country Kitchen Vibes and Bites. Here's a look at it. This is pretty much what the food truck looks like, and I can pretty much tell you guys how it came about. So me and my cousin actually came up with the name. It's called Country Kitchen Vibes and Bite. The K stand for my dad's name, the other K for my name, B for my mother's name, and B for my cousin's name. It's always been a dream of mine to start my own family food truck business, and it happened through the grace of God. I'm going to tell you guys more about it when I enter inside my car. Okay, guys. Make sure the lighting's pretty good up in here. Oh, we good to go. All right, so how did my family food truck business come to part? Basically, I've been telling my family, my mother and my father, I grew up on their food. Both of my parents are from Mississippi, and their cooking was real southern foods. I was like Mississippi, Memphis. Like, if you know, you know. Like, in like Arkansas, Louisiana type of southern food, all that stuff, Mississippi, that's kind of different from Texas. But I basically I pretty much just grew up eating my mother's, my father's food. And I used to tell them all the time, just growing up, hey guys, we should start a family business. I feel like it'll be really good, you know, a good thing for us to start, just to have our own black-owned family food truck business. Over the years, my parents ignored what I had to say. They always be like, yeah, that's a good idea, but they never would just really just go with it, like go through it. I always thought their food should be shown to the world. People should be eating their food because their food is amazing. And so I remember one day I was talking to God in the backyard, and I was like, I want to start a family food truck business. I don't tell many people what's on my vision board, but it says start a family business. I knew it would come about, but I didn't know how soon. God works on his own time, and he'll put in your life what he wants at that moment. I remember looking at that family business, but I didn't think that was like the thing that was going to be coming like Zoom, like super fast. I remember talking to God, and I was like, God, like, I don't know what it's gonna take, but I can't get through my parents. So can you possibly get through my parents and try to convince them we need to start a family business together, a family that can eat together, make bread together. Like, that's a plus. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole ball game when your family in the mix. One day I get a text from my dad, right? Now, remember I told y'all my parents, I used to always suggest them that we do stuff like this, that we start a family business, but they used to ignore me, right? Long story short, I get a text out the blue one day, right? I get a text one day out the blue, right? All of a sudden, it says, "Hey guys, I was thinking we should start a family food truck business." I took my dad outside and said, "Dad, what made you say you wanted to start a family food truck business? I've been speaking to you about this for years. What all of a sudden made you change your mind to start a family business?" Because I used to always tell my dad, like, there's more to life. Like, there's so many ways to make money. So many ways to make money. And then when you do it with your family, you got people holding you, you know, like holding you accountable and uplifting each other. And I asked him, what made you all of a sudden want to start a food truck business? Guess what he said? He said, God. I looked up, I said, oh God, you funny. But a funny way, like God has a sense of humor. It was funny because that previous day, I just asked God to convince my dad and mom to start a food truck. I knew that if he couldn't convince both, he was gonna convince one. And my dad is a person that has a vision, so I kind of figured he would go more leaning towards my dad. He liked that bread. When he told me God, it just went up from there. We've been doing pretty good. Our food truck business has been doing pretty good. We have a lot of people that love my mom and father's cooking. Everything overall is going great. We built a lot of great connections, met a lot of great people. We actually get booked for a bunch of events. So if you guys want to book us, KKVB, call us. I feel like this family business is definitely going to be $1 million business one day. It may not be to others, but that's the vision I see for me and my family. Me and my dad always say, like, this business could be $1 million business. There were, me and my dad watched a documentary on these two boys, right? They started off in a little food truck and now have a $30.3 million business, turned it into restaurants in different cities, and now they're millionaires. It's just kind of great to be around people that have that same vision, have that same mindset. Because if you're around a person that has that same mindset as you do, like, that's a plus. You want people that uplift you, have positive vibe. Y'all may have the same vision, motivate each other, push each other, hold each other accountable. And that's what I can say about my mom, dad, and cousin. Those are 3 people in my life that always push me, hold me accountable, tell me what it is. Even if I don't want to hear it, they still tell me the right and the wrong. They always gonna be truthful, give me their opinion. So I feel like this business is definitely gonna be $1 million business. I hope that one day you guys can come try the food out to test it for yourselves. But with that being said, I am actually back at work currently right now, and I gotta get back at work because I'm kind of like 8 minutes late. So let me go ahead and I will catch you guys after work. Deuces. What's up, guys? I'm bagging up. No more car accidents happening. I am currently leaving work, and y'all, my day has been very long, but I got through it quick. You know, I prayed about having a quick day, and I definitely had a quick day. I'm just tired. Every time I come from this job, I be fully drained. That is why I don't see myself doing this long term. I'm grateful for it. And some people don't got jobs. So yeah, my day was pretty good. The kids was pretty chill today. It wasn't too crazy. Pretty much just vibe. I think the best part every day going to my job is inspiring. I like to motivate others because I'm a person that I do want to see everybody eat, but I also ain't, like, I'm not gullible. I try to evolve with people that have my best interests. I think the best thing for me is when I go to work, I love how I can inspire my coworkers and tell them my life experiences so that they don't make the same mistakes as me. Today, like, I told a girl at my work, she wants to be a dancer, and I remember talking to her and just telling her to do it, take the risk, you know, because life is too short to be holding yourself back. And I told her, I said, don't take nobody's opinion, don't take nobody's advice. Like, unless it's good advice and they have your best interests at heart, take their advice. But if you know that's your passion, and if you want to do it, girl, do it. I told her that I want her to complete a goal, because I want to see her succeed. Although I have not known this girl, I want to see her succeed. I want to see the other girls succeed. No, she want to be a nail tech, and I told her she gonna have to just start talking to people. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't go out there, you don't network, if you don't connect with people, you cannot expect to want something. We dream about doing this, doing that. We want to become this, we want to become that, and then we take people advice who ain't even do the same thing, who ain't even did what we trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? But it's always good to have somebody on the side that's motivating you, supporting you, and everything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you'll know if a person is motivating you and supporting you by their actions. Like, anybody can say they're supporting you, but their actions can show otherwise. So, like, I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. Some stuff ain't worth responding to. Life is too short to not take risks. As human beings, we need to start taking risks. Like, I took a risk on starting a YouTube. Something I wanted to do for a long time. My parents knew that I had the camera. But the only people that truly knew that I wanted to do this social media stuff is some of my coworkers and my mother, my father, and my cousin. That's about it. Me and my cousin even have a board and everything like that, but I'm not going to discuss the visions that we got for ourselves, because I learned in life it's not good to share your goals with everybody. The reason I say that is because you can share your goal with somebody, and that can give some type of leeway for your goal to go off track. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't share your vision with everybody. Be careful who you share your vision with, because they can use that against you, or the enemy can use that against you through somebody that's close to you. They can belittle you. Don't share your visions with everybody. If you choose to do it, that's you. If I choose to make my own decision, that's my decision. In life, just do it. I like to encourage others to take the risk, because I know what it's like sitting there wanting to do something, dreaming of something, and just talking this big but not walking the walk. You know what I'm saying? I was talking the talk, but I wasn't walking the walk. So for me to actually be sitting here doing YouTube, I doubted myself. I had a lot of self-doubt growing up because of the things I've been through. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just telling you my background. I had a lot of self-doubt. I've been belittled a lot. It's a lot of things that carried on to the person I am today, but I'm a much stronger person. I'm a much better person, and I'm a much mature person. I know who I am. God knows who I am. And I'm just grateful that I took the leap of faith. I don't know what's going to happen with this YouTube channel. It may not. But I'm doing something I love and going off of faith. I trust God in the vision. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the point of faith, y'all. The point of faith is doing it without knowing what's next. If you don't do that, it could be rap. Everything I'm doing in life right now, everything that led up to this point is based off of faith. I'm trusting God, not my own desires. His plans are greater than mine. We can get caught up and wrapped up in the goals that we want for ourselves, but in reality, yeah, we can tell God what we want to pray about. That's cool, but at the end of the day, He knows what's best for us. He knows what's going to work. He knows what's not going to work. Everything is up to Him. So with that being said, y'all, just remember to keep God first in everything you do. We may sometimes drift away from Him because we feel like a lot of stuff is going unanswered, but just trust the process. You've been through all that. I'm not perfect, not just coming on here just acting like I'm this perfect, which is not true. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. None of us is perfect. This is probably the end of my vlog. This was a bit of my day-to-day basis look like. I'm actually pulling up at home, and just do it, guys. Trust God. Trust God, trust God, trust God, because He is the only person. I'm telling you, don't trust man, trust God. He's the only person that you're going to be able to truly trust 100% with each decision you make in your life. He knows best. He knows things before you even know it. You know what I'm saying? And so, just trust Him. Don't give up. Don't lose faith. And even if you fail again, keep going. Keep trying, because a lot of people end up giving up on everything when they're right there, when they're this close and don't realize it. Just keep going, don't give up, don't care what nobody say, just do it, man. Do it. I mention my cousin a lot because She is one of my biggest role models. I appreciate her in so many ways. She's like the sister I never had. Our motto is just do it. We reflected so much last year of, oh, we gonna do this, oh, we gonna do this, but we never did. So to see us actually taking steps and doing it, it's gonna be a slow process, but I'd rather have a slow process than no process. So with that being said, guys, keep your head high. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day. Keep striving to be great. Tell yourself that you're great. Give yourself words of affirmations and speak great things over your life. Don't speak bad over your life. When you speak bad, that stuff happens. The power in the tongue is very powerful. Speak positive things over your life. Try to speak positive things about people. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's my message of the day. That's my daily talk about my life. I cannot wait for the rest of this journey, and stay tuned. I will be dropping more videos soon. And like, comment, and please, 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 please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube, so I'll be very appreciative if you guys can support. I want to build a family. I want to build a real loving fan base. If you don't, I'm cool with that, you know. But if you do, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. But if not, it's cool. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Like, comment, and subscribe. I am out. Peace. Your girl Key out. Peace.
I don't need a light to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know what I'm saying?